Hi guys, welcome back to Allotment Newbie. My name's Jenna, just walking down to my allotment and I'm based in Doncaster. So I'm a bit worried about what it's going to look like after the 745 storms we've had in the last 2 weeks. If you watched my last video, you know we weren't at my allotment then for that reason and because I was a bit poorly. So let's go and check out the damage. Ooh. You know, I do love walking down here. It's very therapeutic. And everyone's allotments are just brilliant. That's the community one there with the big tunnel. Mine's about there. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, just got to the allotment. Let's go check out the damage. Well, those pallets have kept most of this down. It has been blown up, but we are sorting all this out today, so hopefully not too bad. Let's go and have a look what I put down other week. Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Great stuff. Right, let's go and get all the stuff from the car. So, barrow load number 1 from the car. At least another 2 more trips to go. Wheelbarrow number 2 and plat number 8. Oh, I'm knackered. Wow. Wheelbarrow number 3. Why did I put so much weight in a wheelbarrow with a flat tyre? Oh, what an idiot. Well, crikey. Definitely unfit bunny over here. But I managed to get 3 loads of stuff out of my little Fiat 500, so that's pretty impressive to be fair. So I'll just show you what we've brought down. So I've got these bricks, the cardboard, the compost there, and all this wood. So let's get some work done. Okay guys, so we are now near my plum trees, where we put the membrane down. So I mentioned to you I was getting some garden spikes, or what I thought were garden spikes. They're actually metal garden staples, and they do just look like a huge staple. So these are going down into the membrane, into the ground to anchor it in place basically, and then I can put the wood chip down and everything when I get it. So where I've left a lip, if you remember I told you I'd left a lip so it went over onto the path, I'm going to tuck it underneath, put the staple into it so it doesn't fray, and hopefully that should stop that issue. So I'm going to get a few of these put down now, see if I need to figure out if I need any more to keep it in place. So I'll keep a couple of bricks on it still, just in case for the time being. So let's just get going with that and try not to stab myself in the hand. Let's have a go. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, it does look like a huge staple that I've put in there, so that's pretty cool. So if you go down the line, there's the next one that's holding 2 together, and the next one right until we get to the end. The end one I've only put halfway in because I need to put some more membrane here till I get up to the plum trees. So let's keep going, get the rest of it done. Little Fred come to join us today. Hello little fella. Oh, not sure where he's gone. Oh bless. Okay, so all the staples are in. You can just see that one there in the middle near the hammer. And there's one roughly in the middle there, in between the wood. And I've gone all the way across. Made sure that it's all the way down. I will need some more. But this will do for now. I've kept some bricks on, just in case we have any more storms or anything, or any really harsh wind. So now it's on to the next job. Okay, so the next job of the day is my bar area. You've seen it from the other side, the shape of it and everything, but behind it it's just full of crud basically. So I'm going to clear it out. I'll show you what it looks like before. I'm going to put a pallet in here so it's raised off the floor, and I've got a compost bin that hopefully I'm going to get here as soon as possible so I can start my own compost for next year, as I've got nothing at the minute. I'm literally buying bags in to get started with. So I will show you what it looks like. Be warned, it's gross. There you go, grossamundo. This is behind the bar area, so you can see the shape of it there. This was actually quite bad with weeds in the summer, and when I cleared it I found all of these, and you know how precious these are, so they will get used at some point on the allotment this year, I reckon. So I'm going to clear it out and I will show you what it looks like when it's finished. Honestly, how can something be so gross? The amount of stuff I'm picking up down here, and the slugs. Ugh. What's that? What even is it? It just goes on forever. Woo! In that tiny space. And there's more of these than I can shake a stick at. Hundreds of them. Oh, I'm not complaining. They'll come in handy for sure. Right, let's keep going. Time for the gloves. Need to pull up some weeds. Joy. This next bit's going to be interesting. Bear with. Now we're coming. Ooh. No. Right, it's in. Bit of a strange finding down here, which I'll show you when I get my gloves off. Come on. So I've cleared it best I can. There's a tiny bit of membrane I had left I've put down as well, just to help, so I'm only weeding around the edges if necessary. So I'll show you what we found. This is what we found. I thought it was another one of those black pipes you can use, you know, to create a little polytunnel over your veg and stuff. It's actually... it's in there alright. I don't think it's going anywhere too soon, so it's just going to have to be a feature for now. But it's all cleared. Bit of membrane down. I mean, I'll sort it out and square it up a bit better. But the pallet's there, and I'm going to put my compost bin on there, so another job done, thank God. So I'm going to just now do a little bit of work on the plot and the allotment, try and start organising it. I've got an idea in my head of how I want it to look, what's going where. I drew up a plan over the last couple of days, so I've got it in my head what I need to do. So let's go and have a look, see if we can make a difference today. Our friend Mr. Robin's back. I think we need to find a name for him. I think he's come down here because I've been raking the ground, so there's some wiggly worms on the top. It's definitely breakfast time for some. Oh, not sure where he's gone. It keeps coming backwards and forwards. All this has had the membrane taken off that's been on over winter. And I've just been raking it ready to put down some of the raised beds and what have you. So let's hope Mr. Robin comes back. He's back again. Anyone got any ideas for a name? He keeps looking at me as if to say, "You coming for me, or can I go get me worms for my breakfast?" He keeps dashing off. Whew, right, I am absolutely exhausted. I've really made up for not being here last week. I got here at about 8 o'clock this morning, and it's about 11:45 now. Honestly, I'm going to be dead at work tomorrow. I'm going to be stiff. I hurt everywhere. So I'm going to wrap up. So I'm going to tell you very quickly what I've done, and then we'll have a quick look round before we go. So we stapled down the membrane of the plum trees, we cleared out the behind the bar area and put down a pallet ready for my compost bin. I've cleared some of the allotment area, put down my raised beds where they're going to be. It's not pretty yet, it'll get sorted at some point. I did actually want to have one totally ready to go, as in, you know, lined, put the cardboard down, put the compost in, but I'm so tired. I just haven't got the energy to do that. And I've tidied up a bit, got the rest of the membrane on the allotment tidied up from where the wind's blown it and everything, and it doesn't sound like a lot, does it? It really doesn't. But I've been here nearly 4 hours and I am wiped. The rest of today is going to be, well, a really hot shower followed by some breakfast because I've not eaten yet, which is probably not helping the situation, and just relax before I go back to work tomorrow. So I'll very quickly show you around what we've done, and well, we'll see how it looks. Honestly, it looks like I've done nothing. So back to where we started this morning. I put extra bricks down, like I say, that's just there temporarily till we get the wood chip down, etc. So it's also helping it keep down, just because it's getting windy. You've probably heard in the previous bit of video how windy it is. So I used the little door that I'd found just to block this area off. We've got the pallet in, I've put the plastic tubing down there, that other weird plastic down there, and the canes down there, so it's all nice and tidy. Ready to go. So if we come back down this way, oh, nearly tripped over. So this is where my raised beds are going to be. Now this bit of wood here is going to be sort of like a temporary border to keep the pallets away from there. I put the first bit in, so it's some wood I got given for free. I know it won't last very long, it's only like that wood chip type of stuff, but it's very thick, so it'll make a good border for this year, and that'll go right to the end. And this is where I'm going to grow peas in pods and some runner beans. That's the plan for there. These raised beds are going to stay here more or less, but like I say, it's going to be tidied up, they're going to be filled and everything. There's another one there, that'll be moved back a little bit, and another one will be put here. The rest of the allotment is been tidied up. Those are the two pallets there will be raised beds at some point, like I say, when I've regained my energy. But I was sawing the wood for this border and I hit a snag and I was like, oh, why can't I saw any further? Let me just show you this. I was sawing on this bin. Yeah, I accidentally started sawing the bin lid. Yeah, what a plonker. But yeah, that's everything. But like I say, it doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're actually doing it and doing the work, it's exhausting, absolutely exhausting. But yeah, we're getting there slowly but surely. So that's everything that we've done today. Let me know what you think. I'm always up for comments from my subscribers. I think we're up to about 30 people now, which is fantastic. So yeah, leave any comments you want. If you've any tips that help me out to make life a little bit easier next time I'm down, please leave a comment. Let people know about this channel, that would be fantastic. And we'll see you hopefully next Sunday if the weather is okay and everything. So from Allotment Newbie, I say goodbye and I'll see you next week. Ta-ra!